Hello, Scruffy fam. Joe here. Man, I have a huge pet peeve when someone says something is a budget firearm. Is it? Let's go. What's up, guys? Joe here from the Scruffy fam. Hey, if you guys can do me a huge favor, give this video a like, give us a subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything just to subscribe. It'll help us get our message out. We're just in the process of growing our firearms business. I actually just got my LLC. It's called Scruffy Arms. We'll have a website. We'll have everything as soon as my FFL gets approved. Man, I'm really excited about that. And in that process, a lot of people have been asking me questions, both locally and online, about my recommendations for a budget rifle for XYZ, right? For my kid, for myself. I want to try this caliber, but I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money. I've been getting a lot of those because people have seen my videos, but they also watch some of the other YouTube channels out there that talk about what an affordable rifle is. And some of the data is old, some of it's new. There's some channels that are really great at promoting budget-friendly options. But I want to talk about what classifies something as budget-friendly. Now, I think there's three types of firearms I'm going to cover. I'm going to cover handgun, shotgun, and bolt-action rifle. I'm not going to cover any of AR types, AK types, any of those, because that list is vast. You can go anything from building your own to purchasing custom made. I mean, though it's such a wide variety. But what I want to talk about is, for most of the public, if they're looking at getting a shotgun, a rifle, or a handgun, and they're looking to not break the bank and get into firearms, what is truly a budget-friendly option? And I'm going to go from age requirements here, right? So to purchase a pistol, you need to be 21. And it's a lot harder to get a pistol than it is to get a rifle or a shotgun. And if you already have to go through a much more difficult process depending on where you live, adding a large price tag on top of that just sucks. Just be real, it sucks. So let's talk about some options. Now, my personal everyday carry is a Canik TP9 Combat Elite Executive. Man, say that 10 times fast. I'm a big fan of Canik. I think Canik gives you a lot for your money, but they're not budget friendly. And people talk about, oh, you get a lot for your money. Yeah, but you're talking a $600, $700, $800, $900 firearm. Well, Palmetto makes the PSA dagger, and you can get this anywhere from under $300 and up. I actually saw a bundle, so YouTube Nation, it's unloaded, no magazine, unloaded. Palmetto does sales all the time, and you can get a dagger for $300 with like 10 magazines, a pouch, all kinds of stuff. And we actually use, this is my wife's home defense and carry weapon. It's 9mm. It came with a magazine here that has a 17 round capacity. I mean, that's, what else do you need? Okay, so for a pistol, 9mm ammo is readily available and super cheap. I just saw 100 rounds for under $30. Yeah, it's ball ammo, yeah, it's target ammo, but still, that will get someone out to the range shooting in an affordable option. You don't need the red dot. You don't need the light. I had an extra red dot that we put on here. The light was, I think this light was $35. The red dot is not. The red dot is extremely not budget friendly. But if you just go with the firearm itself, you don't need the red dot. When my wife shot this, she was shooting everything in an 8-inch block and keeping them about baseball size at 10 yards with iron sights. Palmetto State Armory, $300, perfectly functional and great pistol. Now you can get one of those fairly easily. And when you say affordable, $300 for something that operates like it does, there are a ton of videos on YouTube about the PSA Dagger and its capabilities. So I'm not going to go into another detailed review of this until we get 1,000 rounds of our own through it. And then I'll tell you, right now we're a little over 400 rounds, no issues whatsoever. So that is the pistol. Let's move on to the shotgun. All right guys, so if you've watched this channel at all, you've seen this one a few times. This is my Winchester SXP Black Shadow pump action 12 gauge shotgun. Unloaded, nothing in it. I have taken this shotgun on a pheasant hunt in Kansas. It's my turkey rifle. I use it for sporting clays, trap, skeet, all of it, okay? And it works just fine. I saw that Cabela's Bass Pro Shop has this on sale right now with a rebate for $250. You can get a 12 gauge, brand spanking new 12 gauge pump action 12 gauge shotgun for $250 that you can use for hunting. You can use it for target shooting. You can use it for home defense. Pick. You could hunt everything with this. With double-aught buckshot. I wouldn't do slugs in this barrel, but you can hunt upland game, field game, deer. You can hunt with this just fine. $250. Winchester SXP Black Shadow. That is the sale that's going on right now today. When I got this, it was $250 on a sale. This usually ranges around $300. So we've got a $300 pistol, $300 shotgun that you can get on sale for way cheaper. This was, I think we got this for $250, and that's a big box retailer has it for $250. So a shotgun that works, operates just fine. There are a ton of reviews of the Winchester SXP online. If you guys want to see some detailed reviews from pro shotgun shooters, there's a couple of them out there that this is what they use. And for $250, can you blame them? That is an affordable shotgun. All right, let's talk about what's next. All right, this last one shouldn't surprise anyone. It's empty. This is my Mossberg Patriot Predator and 6.5 PRC. You can get a Mossberg Patriot Predator for $400. $450 with shipping, but if you go to a store that's got one in stock, you can get one for around $400. For the Predator model, I wouldn't recommend the other lines. I've talked about why in a video when I talked about why this is the best under 500. For just the rifle, we're talking about a $400, $450 investment to get pretty much any caliber of your choice in a rifle that you can use for target shooting and hunting. I have no problem taking this hunting. This thing shoots really, really well. This performs way above its price point. Now I have a Monstrum 6x36x56 G3 scope on it. This is a first focal plane extreme long range scope that cost, I want to say $150. I think I got it on sale for $150. So I'm out the door less than a Ruger American Go Wild. So between the rifle and the optic, I am under one of the leading best-selling hunting rifles on the market in the Ruger American. I'm a huge Ruger American fan. I own several of them. But I will tell you, if you're looking for a true budget rifle, you can get the Ruger American Standard for anywhere around $475. I've seen $460 to $475. In the Ruger American Standard, you don't get a threaded barrel. You're limited on chamberings. That's the big takeaway. For this Mossberg Patriot Predator, you get a lot more chamberings and you get a threaded barrel, which you can suppress. Or you can put a muzzle brake on it. That is truly budget when you can be out the door for the rifle and the optic for under what the going rate is for the next closest competitor in the class. All right? All right, guys, so we just talked about what really are budget firearms. And I'll tell you again, a huge pet peeve of mine is when people will go online and make a platform and talk about how these different firearms are affordable and they're great, and you see them get a $600, $700, $800 rifle and then put a $800,000, $900,000 optic on it. That's not budget and that's not attainable for someone. Optics go a long way in your accuracy. If you're using a red dot on a 1,000-yard range, you're probably not going to be too accurate because your sight picture is not that great. The reason I've got higher magnification on all of my rifles is so that I could be more accurate at my ranges that I shoot. I don't see far very well, so I need something with more magnification than someone would normally recommend. And when I look at optics on top of it, I'm not looking at some of the more expensive high-end optics that cost 2 to 3 times more than the rifle does. So let's be real. When we say something is affordable, let's talk about what actually is affordable. And I want to lead you guys on the right path. If you are in the market to get a new firearm and you have less than $500, I would say the first step would be the shotgun. The Winchester XXP Black Shadow 12 gauge is going to give you more utility than anything else. You can use it for so many different things, and at $250 you can buy plenty of ammo to go to the range and practice. After that, I would say the Mossberg Patriot Predator. You can get a very affordable optic for around that $150 to $200 range. I will say that anything under that in price is not going to be a good quality optic. It's just not. That's kind of where the industry is going. But if you're looking at, okay, $450 for the rifle, $200 for a good quality optic, you're out the door $650. That's going to be just about what you're paying for regular price of a Ruger American, anything bigger than the Standard. And then last but not least would be the pistol. I think that Taurus makes some budget-friendly ones, but there's been some safety recalls with them. I have experience with the PSA dagger, and for a $300 full-size Glock clone 9mm, you can't beat that. But at $300, you can afford to spend a little bit of money on a red dot, a little bit of money on a light, buying ammo, going to the range and practicing. That is real budget friendly. I have some firearms that are not budget friendly. I've done some custom work to my firearms that take them out of that budget friendly price point, but the 3 firearms I showed you today truly are budget friendly firearms. So if you're in the market to get a new firearm and you are hampered by what you can actually spend, these are 3 great options that you may be able to choose. So guys, I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. I hope you enjoyed the content. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.